Again, we are just about to start the ceremony. Please make your way to your seats and clear the aisleways. Please make your way to your seats and clear the aisleways. Also, please silence your cell phones. We are about to start. Please make your way to your seats and clear the aisleway, especially the center aisleway.
You may be seated. Maybe. Is that on? Is that coming through? I don't think so. What's that? No. No, yeah, it's not on. I could just yell really loud. Welcome! Oh, sorry, just kidding. There we go, that's better. All right, welcome to the Roseman University of Health Sciences College of Nursing, ABSN, February class of 2025-26, pinning ceremony. Yeah! Woo! Thank you all for being here this evening. I'm Dr. Brian Oxhorn. I am the Dean of the College of Nursing. So, to our families who rearranged schedules and traveled miles to be in this room, thank you. To our faculty who kept showing up for these students long after classroom ended, thank you. To our clinical partners who showed up, who opened your units and your expertise, thank you. And to you graduates, everything happening in this room today is because of what you chose to do and because of how you refuse to quit. Today we do something that feels almost countercultural. We slow down, we gather, we call each of your names out loud, one by one. And we pin a small piece of metal over your heart, figuratively. Not your sleeve, not your collar, your heart. Because nursing has never been only a credential. It is a covenant with your patients, with your profession, and with yourself. So a little truth about the world you're entering. I could stand here and give you only the good news, but you did not spend years in clinicals, in simulation labs, in 12-hour practicum shifts to be handed a speech that softens reality. So let me give you both. The nursing profession is in the middle of a genuine workforce crisis. Emergency departments are boarding patients for days because there are not enough nurses to admit them. Rural hospitals are closing. Long-term care facilities are chronically understaffed. And many of the most experienced nurses in the country, the ones who trained your instructors, are leaving. Not because they stopped caring, because the conditions stopped being survivable. Burnout is not a character flaw. It is the predictable result of being asked to carry more than any person can definitely hold. When one nurse is responsible for 8 patients, when mandatory overtime is the norm, when grief has no place to go, the body and mind eventually say enough. But here's what I need you to understand about that crisis. It is not fundamentally a recruitment problem. We are not short on people who want to be nurses. We are short on the conditions that allow nurses to stay. Retention is the issue, which means the future of this profession will be shaped not only by how many people enter it, but by whether people like you choose to remain, and by the culture you help build around you. A little bit about technology. I'd like to say something plainly about technology because it is arriving faster than most healthcare systems are prepared for. AI is already being used in clinical settings, and hopefully not in papers and care plans and things like that, but we know it's okay. To predict patient deterioration, to assist with diagnosis, to automate documentation. Robotic systems are in pharmacies and operating rooms. Within your career, these tools will become standard, and that is not inherently a problem. A tool that captures the sepsis risk 6 hours earlier than a clinician can is a tool worth having. But technology deployed badly is dangerous. Algorithms can encode bias. Automated workflows can quietly remove the nurse from the decision loop. A screen full of alerts can create noise that obscures the signal. Someone has to be in the room when these systems are designed, piloted, and evaluated. Someone has to ask, does this serve the patient or does this serve the dashboard? So that is you. There's a term that the CRNAs used, the faculty, when they're interviewing CRNA candidates. It's called protocol nurse. Don't be a protocol nurse. Use your mind. Follow the protocols, but understand why you're following the protocols, okay? So, do not be a passive recipient of whatever your institution hands you. Ask questions, demand evidence, insist that nursing judgment, your judgment, remains central to care. You were trained to think critically at the bedside. Bring that same rigor to the technology beside the bed. Your voice. One more truth before we begin. The scope of nursing practice today is broader than it has ever been in history. Nurse practitioners are the primary care providers for millions of Americans, especially in rural and underserved communities where physician shortages are severe. Nurses are leading community health clinics, working in schools and correctional facilities, testifying before state legislatures, running hospital systems, and shaping global health technology policy. And the labor and policy movements within nursing are gaining real momentum. Nurses are organizing for safe staffing ratios. They are lobbying for full practice authority. They are publishing research that changes clinical guidelines. The profession is finding its collective voice, and that voice is getting louder. You are entering at exactly the right moment to be a part of that, not as bystanders, as architects. So for the ceremony, in a few moments, we will call each of your names. Someone who loves you, who sat with you through the worst of it, who believed in you when you struggled to believe in yourself, will step forward and pin you. Look them in the eye. Let that moment hold everything it meant to hold. And then go into a profession that is hard and consequential and needed more than ever. Go with the skills we built together. Go with the values you came here with. Go with the knowledge that this college is proud of you and that we will be watching what you do next. Class of nurses, welcome to the profession, and let us begin. It is my honor to introduce to the podium Dr. Eukaria Nadi, Chancellor of the Henderson campus.
Thank you. Graduates, you are no longer students. You are soon to be registered nurses, right? On the first try, right? Congratulations to the class of 25-26. We are here to celebrate you. You are the reason we are here. You worked hard, and here you are. There were times you doubted yourself, but you made it. Now, Dr. Oxon has mentioned some challenges. Remember why you chose this profession. Remember why you chose this noble profession, not just any profession, a noble one. A profession where the patient is going to depend on you. In case if you don't know it, you are entering the profession that is the number one trusted profession, number one for 25 years running. A great profession. Your patients will remember you because you will always be there for them. You are the ones that tell the physician, my patient is not doing well. What can we do for my patient? It's no longer about you. It's now all about the patient. Yeah? Nursing is a whole lot more than just a profession. When you have time, look at some of the inventions that nurses made possible. You enter the profession where your profession, looks at the patient, figures out what's needed to make the patient comfortable, figures out what's needed for the patient to be okay. It's a nurse who discovered neonatal phototherapy. You are the profession that realized that when you have prematures and they have jaundice, that sunlight helps that jaundice. You discovered that. You discovered ostomy. A nurse whose relative has a problem, that nurse figured out how to solve the problem. And from there, we have ostomy bags today, ileostomy bags today. Your profession discovered a crash cart because the nurse was trying to figure out, how can I get all my important medicines in one place so that when there is an emergency, I can rush, take it all together, and I'm not going forth and back picking stuff up. Your profession did that. Your profession is the one who realized that, all those hanging IVs, there are so many of them, sometimes it can get a little confusing. So what do we do to make sure there are no medication errors in those situations? Your profession came up with color coding to make that possible. I can stand all here and tell you all day. Do I need to tell you more? You are in a noble profession. Yes, it's okay to clap. You are in a noble profession. And this is just only the beginning. You just laid a foundation. You can build on this foundation any way you want. What do I mean? We have academia. We have other nursing degrees. We have nurse attorneys. We have nurses who are politicians. So you can do a whole lot more than you may realize. Thank you so much for choosing a noble profession. Thank you so much for choosing Roseman University as the place to build this foundation. Congratulations to the class of 25-26.
All right, and now it's my honor to welcome and introduce the College of Nursing faculty and staff. These group of individuals have dedicated their time and effort to provide these students with the education that they need to practice safely in whatever clinical area they choose. Please stand as I call your name. Here on stage, we have Dr. Andrea LeClaire, Associate Dean, Professor Stacy Smith, our Director of Clinical, Professor Brandy Sylvester, our Assistant Director of Clinical, Dr. Amy Gear, Professor, Professor Dorshay Dean, Dr. Fred Calixtro, Professor Stephanie Maston, Dr. Shanda Clark, Professor Lori McIntosh, step out of the way, Professor Sheila Parker, Professor Chantel Jackson, Dr. Annie Castillo, Dr. Kylie Anders, and Professor Robert Fox. And out in the audience, we have Miss Anna Guevara, who's our party planner. We'll be rousing her. Miss Nori Daza, one of our administrative assistants. Nicole Martin, one of our administrative assistants. Miss Francia Garcia on camera. And all the way in the back there, we have Mr. Jason Gibson on AV, who's also works for Roseman in our IT department. And I think, yes. Oh, and she snuck in here, Yetzi Resendez, who's one of our clinical coordinators. All right, thank you. Okay, what's next? Okay, so please welcome to the stage Dr. Amy Gear, who will read the tradition of the pinning ceremony and lighting of the candle.
In the 1860s, Florence Nightingale devoted herself to caring for casualties of the Crimean War. In recognition of her service, she was awarded the Cross of St. George. Florence then extended the honor by presenting a Medal of Excellence to the most deserving student graduates at the Nightingale School of Nursing in London. Today, nursing schools around the world give a nursing pin to represent a Medal of Excellence to their student nurses upon graduation. The Roseman nursing pin is designed in the university colors of burgundy and silver. The shape of the pin symbolizes the unique block curriculum of the Roseman program. Each side of the pin represents the College of Nursing core values: service, integrity, innovation, and knowledge. The lamp of knowledge on the lower half of the pin signifies the nurse's science-based knowledge and commitment to lifelong learning, which are fundamental principles of professional nursing practice. The lamp was a symbol of the care and devotion Florence Nightingale administered to the sick and injured in the practice of her nursing. After nurses were pinned, Miss Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to each nurse as they said the pledge. Today we carry on the ceremonial tradition, passing of the light.
And please welcome to the podium your class speaker, Mr. Lenny Dumo.
Excuse the jitters, I'm a little hopped up on matcha right now. Good evening, faculty, distinguished guests, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. To my classmates and friends of this cohort, I never thought you'd want the UNC to speak on behalf of you, but I'll do my best. Look at us, y'all. We look good. Real good. All the guys looking sharp. We actually made it. We look accomplished, eager to take on the healthcare world. When I think back to orientation, I just remember an air of excitement and a little bit of nerves, but we all found our friends, our day ones, and then the sorting hat came out and they took it away from us and made us go into new groups, so. But they ended up becoming our family, and I wouldn't trade my group for the world, so shout out to group 2. So we all had our self-doubts. Mine was, am I gonna make it? Am I smart enough after coming back after all these years? Or how am I gonna fit in with all these youngins? Or even, how am I gonna stay with my mom again after so many years? Help. Well, it turns out most of our doubts and worries kind of got pushed to the side. We had bigger and better things to worry about, like all people eat turkey meat, or how to massage a fundus right. Yeah, that was fun. So we learned the true definition of endurance with shared trauma of meeting 90% on our assessments, then fighting for our lives to win every single point on EBRs. Thanks for all the points. Some of us needed it. But as much as didactic taught us, the real education didn't happen in the textbooks. It happened the first time we walked into a patient's room and realized that a human being's life, comfort, and dignity were suddenly in our hands. Think back to all our firsts. We were so awkward. Trying to draw up that 1 unit of insulin. Oh, a little bit too much. Okay, that's 1. Is that a bubble? I don't know. But then we got better. We placed our first NGs. We did our first peripheral IV placement, got that first flash of blood, feeling real good about ourselves. We transitioned from hiding behind our preceptors to anticipating every little moment they had. God forbid we didn't have 30 flushes in our pants just ready for every single action. And bringing all 30 home? Yeah. We learned how to navigate complex electronic charts and collaborate with healthcare teams like the professionals we were becoming. We've grown so much over the past 17 months, but we didn't walk this path alone. Thanks to all our professors, instructors. Even when you told us not to message you on Teams at 2 or 3 in the morning, we did it. And you didn't complain once, so, we're so grateful. Thank you so much. The kids would say you're all goated, but, here we are. Thanks for making sure we didn't just know what to do, but why we were doing it. Your high standards are the reason our future future patients will be safe. And to our original support systems, our partners, our families, our friends, we were grumpy, we were cranky, we were tired, but you stuck there with us. Sometimes we had our 2, 3, 4-day stretches, sometimes 6 shifts in 8 days, but we didn't really know how to act around you. We were just tired, and thanks for putting up with us. We really appreciate it. To my fellow graduates, look at the person sitting next to you. We built some great friendships. Lots of trips, lots of pictures, Zion, Red Rock, green tea shots at Yard House. Yeah, let's go. We provided shoulders to cry on and reassurance whenever we had bad assessments. We vented and laughed religiously during our clinical lunch breaks. But more than anything, we held each other accountable whenever we needed to lock in block after block. I'm going to steal a page from Ethan's book from our last cohort. So if you all remember Block 9, we had that musical representation. Well, I'm going to go through some lyrics that I think embodied our cohort. And I know when I need it, I can count on you, like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. Because that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. Bruno Mars. This next one is for all the ladies that can't wait to get your first paychecks. I'm repping for the girls who take it over the world. Help me grace a glass for the college grads. Up in the club, rocking the latest, who will buy it for themselves and get more money later. Who run the world? That's Beyonce, if y'all didn't know. Last but not least, here's a classic from Michael Jackson. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make that change. Man in the mirror. We've truly been blessed with an opportunity to make a difference in the world. As we step out of the classroom and into our new roles, let's promise to carry the same spirit we had as students. This transition from student to new grad nurse is going to test us. There'll be days we doubt ourselves. But in those moments, remember the grit it took to get here. Our shifts will be long, our scrubs are going to be torn up, and the charting will be endless. But we've chosen a profession where we have the privilege to literally save lives every single day. Class of 2026, we're ready. Let's get it. Congrats.
Thank you, Lenny. And thank you for not teamsing me at 2 in the morning. Some of us have a love-hate relationship with Teams because it's like a DM, it's a direct access. It's convenient, but nevertheless. So, what we're here for, the pinning. So, Dr. Andrea LeClaire will read the graduate names. I'll hand the pins to the pinners. We'll do the pinning, and Professor Dorshay Dean will do the lighting of the candle. Cue the music.
Tiana Boston, being pinned by Ayana Lucia and Laylee Stampley. Janie Rose Campbell, being pinned by Connie Campbell. Arby Marie C. Katavi, being pinned by Dortia Cativo and Ardante Cativo. Courtney Chang, being pinned by Leonardo Toro. Annie Chung, being pinned by Jonathan Jiang. Sierra Kurameng, being pinned by Caesar and Tracy Kurameng. Rovi DeCastro, being pinned by Roz and Marvin DeCastro. Geraldine Deichler, being pinned by Devin Deichler. Azaria Desire Gaskin, being pinned by Carla and Kai Desire. Marty Dominguez being pinned by Oscar, Alejandro, and Jasmine Dominguez. Lenny Dumo being pinned by Christina Tabios. We're gonna wait 1 sec. Wait. Donna Tanako Duran being pinned by Nicole. Rosalia Escalera being pinned by Rogelia Medina and Gabri Knockley. Amy Escamilla Juarez being pinned by Efren and Christina Escamilla. Danica Farinas being pinned by Emelita and Diane. Margarita Farinas being pinned by Modesto Farinas and Gabriel Cacum. Richard Fawcett being pinned by Selena Torres Fawcett. Nicole Francisco being pinned by Madora and Benito Francisco. Zina Futsum, being pinned by Frowani and Futsum Bana'i. Jade Gulick, being pinned by Daniel and Carmela Gulick. Okay, Vivian High, being pinned by Michelle Lee. Genesis Hermosillo, being pinned by Hilda and Joel Hermosillo. Austin Hernandez, being pinned by April Hernandez. Haley Hickey, being pinned by Melissa Hickey. Asia Hughes, being pinned by Tanya Warner. Sahur Javid, being pinned by Javed Raza. Jasneet Kaur, being pinned by Baljinder Kaur and Manjinder Singh. Dmitry Krutikova, being pinned by Dr. Victoria Krutikova. Carmen Lee being pinned by Raymond Quezada. Amanda Lindsay being pinned by Carrie Lindsay. May Lee being pinned by Lee Tran and Ann Lee. Alona Mitchell being pinned by Jennifer Mitchell. Destiny Moore being pinned by Chrissy Penny and Joseph Jones. Sudasa North being pinned by Yasue Eastman and Lisa North. Thanks. Jeremy Trinidad Oranza being pinned by Salvador and Rosalie Oranza. Vivian Orozco Coronel being pinned by Alexis Orozco. Joshua Palicanis being pinned by Angela Palicanis. Okay, Delon P.I. being pinned by Sharon Magnani. Amaya Perez being pinned by Jorge and Yvonne Perez. Vanessa Perez, being pinned by Lazaro and Isaiah Aguilar. Raja Ramal, being pinned by Adam Ammer. Jemima Ramos, being pinned by Janice and Justin Ramos. Jasmine Rodriguez, being pinned by Cesar Gomez. Ariana Rubalcaba, being pinned by Esther Constantino. Raymond Santiago, being pinned by Matthew Jose Santiago. Joanna Maureen Savitt, being pinned by Mark Savitt. Claudine Sebastian, being pinned by Arlene Reyes Sebastian and Randy Reyes. Amelia Smajic, being pinned by Adisa Smajic. Molly Tang, being pinned by Christy Nu Hong Taang and Megan Taang. Van Ray Villanueva Tabangan, being pinned by Marilyn and Christopher Tabangan. Iris Tao, being pinned by Francisco Acuna. Isabel Thielman, being pinned by Michael and Twyla Thielman. Jolene Trung, being pinned by Queenie Cheng, Joe Trung, and Kylene Trung. Brianna Vasquez, being pinned by Evan Shanahan. Francesca Venerasan, being pinned by Sylvia Venerasan. Ashley Vo, being pinned by Tun Vo. Cindy Vuong, being pinned by Charles and Christine Vuong. This one.
Hello, everyone. Well, this is indeed a proud moment for all of us. Graduates, you are here this evening to be recognized and congratulated. I would like to encourage all of you to continue lifelong learning, to stay current in your practice, and to always adhere to the professional standards of nursing practice and the clinical judgment model. Graduates, please stand and raise your right hand as we pledge the nursing oath together. Any other nurses are also free to stand. You can find the pledge on the back of the oath on the back of your program. Taking the nursing oath is our pledge to always perform at the highest level and to provide the best care possible to patients, families, and communities we serve. Please repeat after me, or recite with me, I'm sorry. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to practice professional nursing with all my skills and the understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status of those entrusted to my care, sparing no effort to perceive quality of life, alleviate suffering, and to promote health as affirmed by the person. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which may endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level, and to give support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the profession.
Please be seated. At this time, we would like to recognize the distinguished members of the Roseman Honor Society. Eligibility for membership is based on meeting all requirements by the designated deadlines and reflects its students' commitments to excellence. These students have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement, integrity, and exceptional potential for professional leadership. As I call your name, please stand, face the audience, and remain standing until all members have been recognized. Tiana Boston, Arby Marie Cotivo, Annie Chung, Rovi De Castro, Lenny Dumo, Rosalie Escalera, Jade Garlic, Asia Hugh, Destiny Kayla Moore, Jeremy Trinidad Oronsi, Delon Piahi, Vanessa Perez, Reja Ramal, Jasmine Rodriguez, Andrea Ubalcabo, Joanna Savit, Amila Ismaik, Iris Atina Tau, Jolene Amber Trong, and Cindy Vuong. Please join me in thanking the 2026 Nursing Honor Society members for the various services they have provided to the community, the nursing profession, and the Roseman University of Health Sciences. You may be seated. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations, students. Founded in 1952, the National Student Nurse Association is a nonprofit organization for students enrolled in nursing programs. It is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. The many activities participated in by these students develop continuous, lifelong learning and ethics of the profession. These students are known throughout the community for their hard work and compassion. I am very proud of the students that have demonstrated their integrity, compassion, humanity, and professionalism, and would like to recognize them today for their contributions to the community. Members, please stand as I call your name. Our President, Haley Hickey. Our Vice President, Amanda Lindsay. Vanessa Perez. Amela Smaik. Cindy Vong. Congratulations.
The Maternal and Neonatal Student Nurse Association, or MANSNA, was founded by nursing students who share a deep passion for women's health, obstetrics, and neonatal care, united by a commitment to supporting patients through life's most vulnerable and transformative moments. MANSNA provides a platform for students to prepare for and excel in careers dedicated to the care of mothers and newborns. Our mission is to empower future nurses through education, leadership, and service, with the goal of improving maternal and neonatal health outcomes through compassionate, evidence-based care. To support this mission, MANSNA hosts monthly meetings, guest speaker events, skill workshops, and interactive learning opportunities that connect classroom knowledge to the real-world nursing practice. These experiences help students deepen their understanding of areas such as prenatal care, labor and delivery, postpartum recovery, and neonatal intensive care. MANSNA also emphasizes community engagement through outreach and advocacy initiatives that promote maternal health equity, infant wellness, and family-centered care. Members of MANSNA proudly wear blue and pink honor cords, blue representing newborns and pink representing mothers. As a symbol of their unity between maternal and neonatal care and of the dedication our members carry into their professional roles. MANSNA is more than a student organization. It is a community of future nurses committed to making a meaningful impact on one of the most essential areas in healthcare. MANSNA members, please stand to be recognized as I call your name. Tiana Boston. Arby Cativo. Marty Dominguez. Jade Gullock. Austin Hernandez. Destiny Moore. Jeremy Oronce. Ariana Rubalacaba. Amela Smajic. And Jolene Trong. Thank you. You may all be seated. All right, next is the Critical Care and Emergency Student Nurse Association, or CESNA, was founded to empower nursing students with a passion for fast-paced, high-acuity specialties such as emergency and critical care nursing. Recognizing the challenges and responsibilities of these fields, CESNA provides a platform for students to explore emergency response, intensive care, trauma management, and advanced life support. Our mission is to prepare future nurses to thrive in high-pressure healthcare environments through education, professional development, and hands-on experience. CESNA offers guest lectures, simulation training, clinical shadowing, and volunteer opportunities that emphasize service, preparedness, and compassion. In emergency nursing, triage is central to care, prioritizing patients based on the severity of their condition, the color red used to designate these needing immediate interventions, symbolizes urgency, responsibility, and dedication. For this reason, CESNA members proudly wear red honor cards as a reflection of their commitment to critical care and emergency nursing, and to the vital role nurses play in preserving life during moments of crisis. Together, we are building a new generation of skilled, compassionate, and nurses ready to lead with confidence when every second counts. CESNA members, please stand to be recognized as I call you. Arby Cativo. Marty Dominguez. Lenny Dumo. Jade Gullock. Austin Hernandez. Haley Hickey, Asia Hughes, Amanda Lindsay, Vanessa Perez, Ariana Rubalacaba, Raymond Santiago, Amela Smudgick, and Iris Thau. You may all be seated.
The Asian American Pacific Islander Nurses Association, Roseman University Student Nurses Association, also known as AAPNA, RASNA for short, has a goal to unify AAPNA nurses in Nevada and beyond. This association aims to facilitate and promote networking, developing collaborative partnership between nursing students, professional nurses, nurse researchers, nurse educators, advanced practice nurses, and community affiliates with the purpose of identifying the healthcare needs of AAPIs and optimizing resources to promote healthy living and improve lives. AAPNA RASNA members participate in collaborative partnership in providing community outreach events such as vaccination clinics, food distribution, and feeding the homeless population in our communities. Through these activities, the goal is to encourage the continuation and the commitment of students to develop as our school's representative, to be vibrant and active of the local to the community. Students, please stand and face the audience as your name is called. Annie Chung, Rovi De Castro, Lenny Dumo, Danica Farinas, Margarita Farinas, Nicole Francisco, Vivian Hai, Austin Hernandez, Mei Lee, Jasmine Rodriguez, Joanna Savitt, Amela Smayik, Iris Tao, and Cindy Vong. Thank you, congratulations, and you may be seated.
Association of Perioperative Student Nursing. Students with an interest in working in the area of surgery have had the opportunity to participate in the Association of Perioperative Student Nursing. This organization defines, supports, and advocates for patients and staff safely in all phases of perioperative nursing care, using evidence-based guidelines, continuing education, and clinical practice resources to achieve optimal outcomes for surgical patients. The following students are recognized as part of this organization and have received the teal cords for their participation. Marty Dominguez, Rosalie Escaria, Jade Gulick, Dimitri Crotigo, Jasmine Rodriguez, Iris Athena Tao, and Jolene Amber Trung. You may be seated.
At this time, we would like to recognize cohort mentors. Nursing mentors play a vital role in shaping the next generation of nurses. Through their clinical expertise, compassion, and commitment to excellence, they guide students in developing confidence, critical thinking, and professional identity. These mentors model the values of patient advocacy, integrity, and compassionate care. Their dedication enriches the students' experience and strengthens the nursing profession as a whole. We extend our gratitude to the mentors who generously share their time, skills, and hearts to support the growth of future nurses. Please stand to be recognized. Rovi Domingo de Castro, Marty Jean Dominguez, Lenny Dumo, Rosalia Esclera, and Nicole Francisco. We appreciate your willingness to provide leadership in the cohort and professionalism in interactions with the College of Nurses. Thank you. You may be seated.
The Global Health Student Nurses Association strives to create and provide opportunities for all members to engage and serve locally, nationally, globally, and beyond the classroom setting. Global Health Student Nurses Association serves as a link to all nursing students and professional nurses for global health experiences. In past years, Roseman nursing students and faculty have been involved with international mission trips to countries like Guatemala, Peru, Uganda, and the Philippines, and most recently, Ecuador. Please encourage our nursing students to get involved with international mission trips to learn about global nursing and how they can become patient advocates worldwide. Students, please stand up as I call your name. And we have Delon Pija. Did I say it? All right. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Okay, cohort class officers. At this time, we would like to recognize the cohort class officers. Please stand to be recognized. Class President Isabel Thielman. Vice President Tiana Boston. Secretary Claudine Reyes Sebastian. Treasurer Carmen Lee. And we appreciate your willingness to provide leadership in the cohort and professionalism in interactions with the College of Nursing. Thank you so much. You may be seated. All right, we're gonna do the Spirit of Nursing Award. This student embodies the spirit of nursing through compassion, advocacy, and unwavering commitment to others, consistently demonstrating exceptional care for patients and their families. This individual serves as a strong advocate while building meaningful connections with ease. Known for always approaching others with a warm smile and a positive attitude, this student is readily available to support colleagues, patients, and members of the healthcare team. Their willingness to help, combined with a naturally kind and caring presence, creates an environment of comfort, trust, and respect for everyone they encounter. Through their dedication, compassion, and genuine concern for the well-being of others, this student exemplifies the qualities that define the nursing profession and inspire those around them. It is with great pleasure that we recognize this student as a recipient of the Spirit of Nursing Award. Congratulations, Jasneet Kaur. Can you please come up to the stage? congratulations again. We have one more Spirit of Nursing Award, and it's always a privilege to witness someone who not only excels in their field, but also uplifts those around them, someone whose passion, professionalism, and heart embody what nursing is all about. And tonight, we're thrilled to recognize a second individual for the Spirit of Nursing Award. This recipient exemplifies the spirit of nursing through compassion, resilience, and a steadfast commitment to patient care. They consistently demonstrate kindness and professionalism, ensuring that patients feel supported, respected, and cared for during vulnerable moments. Dedicated to continuous growth, this student embraces every learning opportunity and actively seeks feedback to strengthen their knowledge, skills, and clinical judgment. Their commitment to excellence reflects a genuine passion for nursing and a desire to provide the highest quality of care. Despite facing significant personal challenges throughout their educational journey, this individual has remained determined, positive, and focused on serving others. Their perseverance, integrity, and caring nature have earned the respect and admiration of both peers and faculty. It is our privilege to recognize this student as a recipient of the Spirit of Nursing Award. Congratulations to Sadasa North.
There are numerous stories regarding the tradition of the military coin. One such tale references a World War I pilot who was shot down and captured behind enemy lines. All of his personal belongings were confiscated except for a small gold-plated coin bearing his squadron's insignia, which he kept hidden. Upon his escape from his captors, he came upon an Allied patrol. As he had no identification, the Allies assumed he was an enemy spy and ordered his execution. However, in the nick of time, he showed the Allies his coin and the insignia were recognized. So instead of shooting him, they gave him a bottle of wine. Following that tradition, pilots began to be challenged by members of their squadron to produce their coin. If you were not carrying it, you would be required to buy a drink of choice for the person making the challenge. Roseman College of Nursing acknowledges the achievement of our veteran students by presenting them with our challenge coin. The coin bears the American flag along with the lamp of knowledge and a glorious sunrise against the mountains, like our nursing pin. The backside bears the bald eagle, which is a symbol of strength and determination and helps us find the drive within ourselves to push further and reach higher. I would like to invite Delon Piahi to the stage to receive his Roseman Challenge coin and remind him that unless he's buying the next round, for everyone in the room, you should keep this close by. All right, the Dean's Award. The Dean's Award recognizes a student who has demonstrated exceptional achievement, leadership, and dedication throughout their nursing education. This recipient has distinguished themselves through a strong commitment to academic excellence, professionalism, and service to others. Known for consistently setting a high standard in all aspects of the program, this student has earned the respect and admiration of faculty and peers alike. Their leadership is demonstrated not only through their accomplishments, but also through their willingness to support and encourage those around them. They lead by example, approaching every challenge with determination, integrity, and a positive attitude. Through their outstanding performance, commitment to excellence, and influence on the Roseman community, this student embodies the qualities of an exceptional future nurse and leader. It is with great pride that we present this year's Dean's Award to this deserving recipient, Lenny Dumo. All right, graduates, you are pinned. Look down as what is resting over your heart. This is not a decoration, that is a declaration. Be stubborn, be vocal. Across the country, nurses are organizing, legislating, and leading. They are bargaining for safe staffing ratios. They are testifying before Congress. They are rewriting what it means to be a nurse. That work is not separate from your clinical practice. It is inseparable from it. The profession does not need nurses who quietly absorb whatever the system demands. It needs nurses stubborn enough to demand better for their patients and for themselves. Whether you remain in nursing will not be decided in your first week. It'll be decided in your third year after your hardest shift. The nurses who stay are the ones who find meaning that outlasts difficulty and who build cultures where colleagues are seen as professionals, not just labor. Fight for that culture wherever you go. Build it if it doesn't exist. The technologies shaping healthcare are now being designed right now by people who may never have stood at a bedside. The policies governing your scope of practice are being drafted right now. Do not wait 30 years for 30 years of experience before you have an opinion. The future is being decided today, and nursing must shape it. You are part of a tradition that predates hospitals, degrees, and licensure, people who stayed with the sick when no one else would. That tradition runs through you now. Honor it and expand it. And congratulations, nurses. Go do remarkable things. So as I look out among you guys, I've been doing this for 34 years, not as a dean, but I've been a nurse for 34 years. So I'm at the end. You're at the beginning. So keep it rolling. Keep it rolling, man. It's a good profession, right? Be strong. Fight the man, right? Do your thing. Do your thing. Embrace AI. I love it. I'm a little jealous. I had to write things by hand in my day, you know. I think there were computers, but not laptops. That's for damn sure. Darn sure. Sorry. Anyway, let me move on here. Before we go, I'd like graduates, could you please rise, turn and face your loved ones, and give them the round of applause for what they've done to support you. It might be corny, but it does take a village to raise a nurse. And so I thank you, family and loved ones, and I'm here to let you know that they are done. They can now go out and get jobs, so make them go work and earn their keep. We're done with them. You can have them back. So I'd ask the audience to remain seated. The faculty will proceed out, and then the students will follow us, and then they'll come right back in. And please join us in the back for some refreshments and cheer and pictures. Thank you.